The KLX 230 from Kawasaki got a massive price cut just recently, and it has come out on our roads to entice all the trailblazers that we know that we are. So Zana came up with all the accessories, all that you desire on a motorcycle like this. From the front section, I'll just bring your attention to the risers, obviously made of billet aluminium, like I've explained in our other video. These risers enable you to sit and ride your motorcycle more comfortably, and in case you need to stand, even better. Towards the section near the engine, we have two sets of crash bars. The one shown here is slightly more compact, and there's another one which is slightly bigger. But mind you, these two crash guards are definitely a weight saver unit. On a bike like this, which is hell-bent on being lightweight, Zana could not have designed crash guards that would be heavy. And such ethos we always take care of. On a bike like this, of course, like I just said, any set of accessory that we must have should be lightweight. And these two crash bars, of course, are lightweight. The idea of a crash bar on a KLX obviously stems from the fact that a bike like this, while being used on trails or being used in dirt parks, will fall a million times. And it is only convenient to save the fairing as much as possible. So these two designs, both, they use a center connector link in front of the chassis tube, and they're joined together with the help of a socket made entirely of aluminium so that it never rusts. The main chassis point to mount this guard is as shown as here on the chassis on a very strong plate done by Zana, and this point on the chassis again strongly utilized by Zana. Now at Zana we always be careful that we design all our accessories keeping the flavor and the ethos of a motorcycle in mind. I'll just tell you how and why. I explained the KLX. Now for example, on a bike like the Hunter, which is designed to be a peppy city bike, we design accessories like the crash bars to be compact and sleek. We will never come up with, say, a design that is too bulky and that overshadows the beauty of the motorcycle itself. In the name of protection for your motorcycle, we don't want riders to be riding an ugly looking motorcycle for sure. On a motorcycle, say for example, a Kawasaki Versus, a Tiger 900, accessories will definitely bring out the bigger size of the motorcycle as such. On a motorcycle like the KTM ADV, the Apache RTX, they have to bring about the size and the big size of the motorcycle. So that is what we always think. The bike's flavor, the usage, and the kind of design language must flow around that. Coming back to the KLX, to carry essentials like a half a liter bottle of water, your wallet, sunglasses, a cap, your battery charger, something like that, when you go trailblazing in a dirt park, the bag tripper will come in handy. At around 8 liters, it is definitely good for a good spin for around 2 hours or so. Towards the tail section of the motorcycle, we have still given you a top rack. Sleek, follows the style of the tail, can be used to mount again a bag like the tripper. Something that we do is called the Stratos, something that we also sell called the Pluto or the GTX. Now the Pluto and the GTX are definitely bigger bags, but why or who will use such a setup? Somebody who does trailblazing over a day or two and needs to carry a night's change and a night's amenities. That person can use the GTX, the Pluto Carbon example. Further towards the tail end of this motorcycle is the tail tidy. Something that we had a lot of demand for by the rider customers that we have amongst you. Tail tidy makes the bike's tail end look neater, sleeker, and definitely more fun. Now we have two variants again in that. As shown here, this tail tidy mounts the reading lamp, or say the little lamp that will throw light on your number plate. And the other design does away with that. It moves the number plate further up towards the tail light, and the tail light's illuminance is fine enough to light a lamp on the number plate itself. Now towards the center of the motorcycle, coming back to the engine area, I'd like to draw attention to the aluminium sump guard or the bash plate. The bash plate here is done in silver and comes with the KLX logo and is done in 100% aluminium. The thickness is 4 mm and we have given this one a slightly more exposed design, something that is more sleek. And we also have an aluminium bash plate, again in the same thickness, done for you in 4 mm again, but matte black. So depending on your color choice, style choice, you can choose between the two. They are priced at the same price for sure. Further up, we have given you clamps on the fork main tube. Now a clamp like this could be used to mount a small light like the ZFL 25 in case you need to. On a bike like the KLX, the point of telling you this fact is that in case you need to ride it on a daily basis, the OEM lamp is not enough. And if you still wish to install auxiliary lights, you can do so with the help of this clamp. That's all on the KLX 230 from the house of Zana. Thank you for watching this video. All these accessories are available on our website zanamotorcycles.com. Order them now.